K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Derek Lively. Flag is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Cole in at the shooting guard position. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Jarris Walker. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Cole. Pass to Lively. To the inside, Irving. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Siakam, left side. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Irving. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Cole. Five on the clock. Here's Lively. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana on offense. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they eat that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Well, it's a good sign for a team to win when they're not at their best. That shows great resolve.
Here's Cole. 17 points for him last game against Atlanta. Hachimura with a screen on Siakam. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Hachimura missing. Halliburton left side. Nembhard outside. Zubac with a screen on Irving. Nembhard for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Irving looking it over. Here's Flag. Walker covering. Pass to Cole. Hachimura with a screen on Nembhard. Hachimura up top. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 3 shots.
Free throw good. Hachimura. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Pass to Flag. On the take. Walker with some nice D.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Siakam, that's good.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Here's Flag. Irving, screen on Walker. Pass to Cole. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Halliburton. In the game against Denver, very impressive. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Outside Walker. 3-pointer. Siakam, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Hachimura. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers leading by 5. Inside, here's Siakam. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Cole. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Flagg. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Back to Lively. The 3 is up. Indiana with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Mavericks trail by 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Again. miss by Dallas.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Zubac. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton takes the three. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And over the last month, these point guards have been shooting the rock with confidence. And you look at Nembhard, right now he's second in the league in field goal percentage.
There are just some fantastic shooters on that list. You love point guards who have great touch as well as the patience to wait for good looks.
Well, they're patient for sure, but they're also very aggressive. You don't put up numbers like that unless you have a serious killer instinct.
Now here's Nembhard. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Mavericks trail by 13. The drive by Irving. Shoots over Halliburton. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Indiana. They're on a 20-5 run. Pass to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. 7 points for Pascal Siakam.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Lively finds Irving. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
But with that touch and finishing ability, if Irving gets that close, it is over.
Halliburton, the pass to Zubac. Now here's Nembhard from behind the arc. And it's flagged with a rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Irving up top. Again, Irving missing.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Halliburton on the wing. He's got 7. Nembhard for 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Halliburton. Fires the 3. Again, Irving missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside Walker. 3-pointer. Hachimura with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 16. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. And James is subbed in for Nembhard. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pacers leading by 15. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Walker.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nembhard, he's checked in for Walker. Mavericks trail by 16. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Derek Lively is out there with Flag. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Cole in at the 3 spot. Pass to Flag. Here's Gillespie. Here's Cole. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's James. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nembhard against Irving. Has to flag. Here's Cole. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And Dallas making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Now here's Toppin. He picked up 15 in their last win against Denver.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Nembhard, good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Irving. Here's flag. Still no points. Right side Irving. 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Toppin's shot is off. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Cole. Hachimura sets a screen. The 3-ball. The Pacers pull it in. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Hachimura with a rebound. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's flag. Hachimura with a screen on Halliburton. To win the drought, pass to Hachimura. The Pacers pull it in. And they're on the run. The 3, James. That one no good. Here's Cole. Sends it home from 3-point land. Cole's got 6.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Zubac finds Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Here's flag. No points so far. Lively passes to Irving. Pass to flag. Hachimura with a screen on Halliburton. Now Hachimura. Over Toppin. James with the rebound.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Zubac with a screen on Hachimura. A nice shot by Toppin.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Cole. He's got 6. Here's flag. Hachimura with a screen on James. And here's flag outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Cole. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 9 points in the game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
For your Indiana teammates, everyone. Let's get excited.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Gillespie's checked in for Dallas. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You look at Halliburton. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Now here's Walker. He's got 5. The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
With the drive. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Lively with a screen on Nembhard. Gillespie tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's the lob, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
52 seconds left in the first half. Lively finds Irving. Shoots over Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Irving with it. Lively with a screen on Halliburton. Irving for 3. Can they get it? That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Indiana firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their defense has stood out, wreaking. Havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Indiana Pacers. Not pretty, fellas. What do they need to focus on to get back into this one?
Well, I would say to make a run early in the third quarter. Otherwise, just pull the plug and play the bench. No.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their perimeter.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Ivica Zubac's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Walker in at the three. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Here's Cole. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Siakam. Down low. Rejected by Lively. And they'll keep possession. Nembhard, good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Cole. Lively with a screen on Nembhard. Here's Cole to the paint. Out to Hachimura. On the wing, Hachimura. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Shots blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flag. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Nice shot by Walker.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And the shot goes in. Halliburton's got 20 points.
Yeah, 2 tough points by Halliburton. Mixing it up down low.
They set a pick. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A. it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
Here's Cole. He's got 12. Hachimura outside. Clock at 6. The 17-footer. Dallas, no good that time either.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
They get it again. Doesn't go that time. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Cole. Irving, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cole, defended by Halliburton. And that one's good. Cole's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Over to the wing. Nembhard outside. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Flag. No points yet. Shoots over Walker, and it's Flag missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Halliburton looking for an opening from downtown. That's off. 7 for 12 now. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Takes it inside. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Flag. Fires for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Walker. Down it goes. A great assist by Halliburton. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here is Irving. He's got 6. Tries to break his ice. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. In third, the Pacers.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
Here's Walker. He's got 10. Now Halliburton. This one for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Here's Cole. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And the shot goes down. Give him 8.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Halliburton outside. And Indiana misses again.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Irving. Shoots. Another miss by Irving.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Halliburton knocks down the step-back J. Halliburton's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's silky smooth with the mid-range J. Halliburton practices these types of shots all the time.
Here's Cole. He's got 17. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 22. Pass to Zubats. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Toppin. Halliburton's got 25 points in the game. Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. Out to the wing. Here's Cole, defended by Halliburton. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling...
Indiana making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Flag. Also Derek Lively out there. And it's Cole in at the 3, the small forward.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real and the hustle is rewarded. Toppin outside. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Gillespie passes to Lively. Now Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pacers leading by 23. Jones feels it out. Brown passes to Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We're trying to make it a 3-point play. Washington's checked in for Jones. And Dallas with a change here too. Hachimura's checked in.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Toppin outside. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Now here's Washington. From deep. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Lively with it. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown. Toppin finds James. Washington outside. Brown passes to Washington. Counted from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Flag. From the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Irving. On target from range. Irving's got 17 now, just in the second half.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Outside, Brown. Back to James. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Let's go with a three. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Irving goes in. Pass to Hachimura. Nice D from Brown. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Now here's Irving. Over Washington. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
James outside. Brown against Hachimura. Brown can't hit.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
And that one's good. Flag.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Brown. Looking to get back on track. Rejected by Lively. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Pacers. Cook. Jones.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really